wish you guys a happy new year, happy 2022. This episode was supposed to come out a while ago. I want to say like a few weeks ago. That is my bad. I've been a little bit preoccupied and honestly just haven't had the motivation to edit. So I'm sorry this is coming out a little bit late. Hopefully with this one, there's gonna be a couple episodes that are gonna be coming out as well that are gonna be a little bit behind of what we're talking about of like past stuff that went on. But hopefully after these couple episodes, we are gonna be caught up. So yeah. Welcome back, everybody, to the HHA podcast. Diabolic Hollow here, and immediately you're going to know Ghoul is not hosting today, and he is not here. He is currently on I would say, few months hiatus.
A voyage.
Yeah, a voyage, you would say. Yeah, he is on his way to pursue some stuff that he wants to do IRL, and we wish him nothing but the best. So if you're watching on the YouTube version, hit the comments and say like good luck, Ghoul, because we support him and everything that he's doing. So it's cool. We all Gucci. You don't have to worry about that. But joining me today, and this is his first introductory podcast as a full-time member of the group. I would like to welcome One Bamf G to the crew, man.
Hey, appreciate it. Thank you so much, Hollow. It's good to be here, and shout out to Ghoul. Good luck, my boy. Hope you do what you got to do, and you become successful at it.
Yes, sir. We want our homies to prosper, of course. So for today's episode, it's just going to be us two for right now. Everyone else, I think, is kind of, off doing their own thing. But it doesn't matter because we have a lot of stuff to cover in today's episode.
Mm-hmm.
But before we get started, just to let you guys know, we are on more platforms now. So depending on whatever app or website you use, you can go ahead and subscribe to us. We now have like a whole Linktree app that was set up to just kind of show you where the links are and, choose whatever platform you want. Because you might not want to use Spotify or YouTube, and you can use, we're on Amazon Music, we're on all these different kind of apps. I think the only thing we're not on quite yet is Apple. And that's been a little bit of a pain in the ass, but we're working on that, and that should be like the last thing we are not on currently. But so starting off, we have quite a number of gaming topics to cover today. First, I would like to cover is so this got teased, I think, or a trailer like a week or so ago. And recently, they just had a closed beta, which I didn't get a code for. I signed up for the code. I didn't get a code for it. But I ended up watching a streamer on Twitch play like a couple hours of it. And this is the DragonBall The Breakers game.
Nice, okay.
And if you didn't know, this game is kind of like Dragon Ball Xenoverse meets Dead by Daylight, essentially, where it's like a 1v6 kind of situation where one person play as I think they're called the Breaker or like the Hunter or whatever they're called. And it's either, I know the confirmed characters right now are Cell, Frieza, and Boo. I don't know if they're going to do anything more past that, but essentially so say right now we've seen Cell, you start off as like the larva cell, and there's like NPCs on the map you can kill, and you absorb them like the show. And as you absorb more and more people and people playing the game, your form increases, you get different attacks. It just all around some crazy type shit happens. And but you are not totally defenseless as like a civilian, because you don't necessarily have access to like key and shit like the story.
Mm-hmm.
You have like, I know there's like weapons around the map that you can use to stun Cell. You can't necessarily outbox him because he's pretty much gonna kick your ass. It's fucking Cell.
Right.
But I think eventually over time you build up this thing called like a soul, and you take on like the appearance of like one of the Z fighters, I believe. I've seen like Piccolo, Goku, and Vegeta, where you get like one or two of their attacks. You're able to actually fly and do some key attacks and pretty much like distract. So you won't be able to like fully kill him, but you'll be able to distract him so your teammates can basically escape using one of the time machines. So yeah, that's pretty much Dragon Ball The Breakers in a nutshell. It's like Dead by Daylight mixed with Dragon Ball Z characters.
Looks kind of
Um,
cool. Um,
yeah, it looks interesting.
yeah,
For sure.
it's
It's
for
definitely something out of the normal with
yeah,
Dragon Ball games,
100%.
which is kind of cool too, because it's normally like certain kinds of fighting games, arena fighters, stuff like that, or RPGs, and to have this kind of like almost a horror game, I would say, Dragon Ball Z horror game. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that Dead by Daylight esque survival game,
Yeah, yeah.
which I played maybe like once or twice, and it's actually pretty fun if you have a correct group of friends to do it with. Other than that,
Yeah,
it's
I
like
agree. It's kind of
But
like
it
Friday.
yeah, exactly. So I mean, this will be cool. Like I might low key peep into this, if
It's not free though. That's the only thing. I don't know if I would pay a
ooh,
full price.
it's full
Personally,
price. Oh
it's
hell
full
no,
price. Yeah.
nope.
I was watching gameplay on Twitch the other day cuz I was actually interested to see how the game plays.
Mm,
It looks pretty good. Like it doesn't look bad. Some of the camera controls look a little clunky. It's definitely like Cell is going to be super overpowered compared to the survivors. So you have to be really kind of cunning and smart with it, but I don't know, man. I've never been a big fan of those kind of games in the first
yeah.
place. So I can't say this has me like crazy excited, but it's interesting, and especially as someone who like really likes the Dragon Ball IP, it's cool to see them stepping out of the norm and doing something different with the series for a game.
Yeah, it definitely does look different. And what's kind of cool is I know there's some people that actually really, really enjoy Dead by Daylight, so it'll for sure appeal to those people
Oh
as well.
yeah.
So,
Oh
but
yeah.
yeah, I'm like you. I wasn't really, it never really like, appeased me when I saw Dead by Daylight. Like, oh, dude, I want to fucking play that game.
Mhm.
It was more so of like, oh, it looks kind of cool with a correct group of friends, things like that. But it looks interesting. I don't know if I would ever pay full price for it. I couldn't see myself playing that like every so often. I see myself playing that if I would get this, I would see myself playing this like once in a blue moon. In all honesty, if everyone's like willing to go ahead and play
Yeah, if
this,
you have a full squad of people
yeah.
willing to like kind of sit down and play this, and sure, yeah, but I don't know if I would like. First of all, if I would pay the $60 to buy it and then play it online with
Yeesh.
randos when there's not even like I don't think there's any like in-game what is it what is it called, like voice, not voice chat, but I can't think of it, but yeah, in-game voice chat where you're not like, you know what I'm saying, like how in
Hmm.
Faz, how it's depending on where you are, how you could hear someone.
You talking about proximity chat?
Proximity chat. Yeah,
Mm.
I don't know why I couldn't think of proximity chat.
I feel you.
Yeah, the
I
fact that
get
there's
those
no
days.
proximity chat is kind of weird. And I
Mm.
feel like games like this kind of
Should use
thrive
it.
on that. Yeah, and
Facts.
should use that. So I don't know. I think it's coming out next year. There's probably gonna be probably some more closed betas, I would assume, and maybe an open beta later down the line. So I would definitely, if you're interested, check out Dragon Ball The Breakers to get your kind of like horror Dragon Ball niche kind of fill, I guess.
Yeah, for real.
Moving on. So this actually, literally, a trailer for this just dropped right before we were about to start this episode of the podcast. But this was announced, I want to say a few months ago, by who is doing this? I think it's Lucasfilm's games. Developer is Zigna. So
Hmm.
this is Star Wars Hunters, which is a multiplayer arena combat game. Definitely looked interesting. The first trailer we got when this was originally announced made me think it was just gonna be like a straight up like like a mobile MOBA game, kind of like Pokemon Unite but with Star Wars.
Oh, okay.
And it just got confirmed for Switch and mobile, which even it's a little bit more sketchy because that's gonna be some very shaky connection based stuff that I don't know about that, especially with the Switch, but we'll see.
Yeesh.
Um, So the trailer reveals about 7 playable characters that have it's like a varied kind of roster. You have like one dude that's like a bounty hunter. You have a Wookiee. You have a droid that thinks he's a Jedi.
Yeah.
You have an Imperial gunner that has like a minigun, like a
You even have
stormtrooper think.
Ewoks. You're like,
Yeah,
bro.
you got like a stack of Ewoks. You got a Droideka from fucking the Clone Wars era. No, it's an Ugnaught in a Droideka. That's
Yep.
actually kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
You have like a dark side user chick. It doesn't even say that she's Sith. And you got like just a generic rebel blaster chick as well.
Facts.
Yeah, I love the Jawa name because it's Utini, which is what they
Yeah.
say.
Rosini.
I think that's actually really funny and clever. But this new trailer actually looked a lot better. I was a little bit surprised. The gameplay looks a little bit smoother. I might pick this up for the Switch just for the simple fact that it's a Star Wars game and it's something
Facts.
different again. But I don't know. I gotta see what the price point on this is gonna be. If it's gonna be like a $20 or $40 game. I hope it's not a $60 game, because if it is, I know this is like a 2 for 2 so far on the podcast. But if it's a $60 game, I don't know if I want to buy this game, especially if it's coming to mobile.
Especially with connection issues you've been telling me as far as Nintendo. Because, I mean, with mobile, it's iffy. I mean, I guess. But just, I would assume a lot more people would be buying it for Nintendo Switch.
Oh, wait.
mobile.
Okay, so I'm on the Star Wars official website, and it says it's going to be free to download for the Nintendo Switch and the App Store and Google Play next year.
Oh,
Okay, so it's a free-to-play game.
Okay. All right.
So
well,
I'll actually check this out then. Since it's free to play, I'll check this out on the Switch. You'll probably get a video on it on my channel personally. But okay, my tune's a little changed now. It's free to play. Okay, I'm a little less scrutinizing.
Okay. And it doesn't look too bad. I just hope connection is good because it's a 4v4 arena type esque battle. So you kind of need your teammates if you're trying to win the game.
Yeah, and I guess like the maps look kind of cool. They gotta add like there's gotta be constant content, I guess, for the game, because after a while 4v4s on the same rotation of maps would get a little boring. But I mean, like the character powers and I guess their abilities, you could say, is kind of cool. Like especially some of the ones I wasn't expecting, like the robot Jedi guy.
Yeah, I was looking at that.
He has a grapple shot, and you can immediately grapple someone to you and use your lightsaber.
Yeah,
that's kind of dope.
We up in Halo over here with that grapple shot and lightsaber, boy.
Yeah, for real, right? It's crazy. Even the Sith chick is kind of sick, bro. She gets like a berserker ability. She like has a ground pound, which is really cool. So yeah, these characters definitely look interesting. I will probably check this out for sure. Any Star Wars game is cool for me, and I'm always gonna be down to check them out, even if they're complete garbage. I grew up with this IP, so it's just something that's kind of. Not that I feel trapped, but something like I'll always come back to. Like, you know what, the Star Wars game, I'll play it. You know, even though EA's scorned me so many times with those Star Wars games, even though 2 is not in a bad state right now, just Squadrons just burned me the wrong way. So,
bro,
be on the lookout. Yeah, Star Wars Hunters probably. I think it's gonna come out 2022. There's no confirmed actual date yet, so just keep your eyes and your ears peeled, and yeah, that looks pretty good. Let's see, moving on. I heard about this news through YouTube actually. So there is a rumor, I don't know if it's a confirmed rumor or not, I think it is, but of a new Marvel MMO game. And I think it's also being developed by someone who used to work on DC Universe Online, or at least a developer. But there's no actual release date yet. The details are pretty scarce. There was an attempt for a previous Marvel MMO game like a few years ago, but it got canceled in 2018. And it seems that the company that is leading the DC Universe Online MMO that's currently on is probably going to be the same one who's developing this Marvel one, which has me a little skeptical. Um, I'm not a big fan of DC Online at all. Like, it was very slow to pick up in the beginning because I played it like way back in the day when it first dropped, and you didn't have to pay to play the game. I think you might still not have to, but it was very weird. And it's one of those kind of like WoW games where it's like a subscription to play game service.
Okay.
Not a big fan of that system at all, and I don't know, it's kind of a slog in the beginning. Like the powers was cool. I think the character I made was like a speedster, and it was cool that you could actually like run around really fast. You could actually like run up walls, run on the ceiling because you're that fast, run up and down buildings. Like that was cool. I don't know, it wasn't that cool. Like not cool to play, I guess, in my eyes personally. So I don't know. Them making a Marvel MMO game, like it needs to like really sell me, or it's just gonna be one of those MMO games where it's like meh, like I'm probably not gonna even like pay attention to it or not even care about like when it actually comes out. Even if it looks cool as shit, like if it doesn't somehow, I don't want to say reinvent or change the formula of MMO games, but if it's just like another simple MMO with Marvel skin tacked onto it, then what's the point of even playing it?
Yep. I feel you on that because there's been some previous, superhero MMOs. I've never tried the DC Universe one, but I did try. Which one was it? I forgot which one it was, but it was a Marvel one. And it was alright, but it was okay. I remember they had certain things that you had to do in order to unlock it just for free. If not, you had to actually pay for it. And like I
Yeah.
said, I was like, it's cool, but like you said, it's like, just a bunch of, Iron Man skins and a bunch of other shit just tagged onto a MMO game and said, hey, here you go, bro. I know you like comics and you like all these characters. Here's this game, but it's, I don't know. Yeah, you really have to appease my appeal of this MMO game if you're going to knock this one out of the park. Because yeah, I guess I feel like at this point we're entering, the next generation of games and next generation of things. So I'm looking for, I don't want to say more, but I want to be able to be wowed, at this point.
Yeah, and it's like if especially since an MMO comes with a territory of sinking a lot of hours into, like you
Yep,
have to make it worth our while. Like I want to
100%.
play, like I love MMO games. Like people give me shit for saying this, but Destiny is almost an MMO. Um I played the fuck out of El Sword. There's a lot of different MMOs here and there I picked up and down along the way, but if it's enough to keep me playing for hours, then that is a successful MMO in my opinion. If you keep like I guess hours playtime.
Hmm.
Um, but if it's just something I'm gonna play for like an hour and then hop up and be like, yeah, I'm gonna delete this, then I don't
Facts.
know, man. It just doesn't seem worth it.
Facts, especially if would it be you didn't say if it was free to play, right? Because if it's not, then sheesh, that's even worse.
I don't know. I don't think that much has been revealed quite yet because it's still very like rumor esque, I believe.
Hmm.
I don't think anything is like 100% confirmed. So don't take a lot of what I've said about what I know on it for like face value, or don't take it like literally. Like everything I say is like what I have heard or read on articles, and not all of it might not be true. So
Fair.
who knows at this point? But yeah, I guess be on the lookout. There might be a Marvel MMO game coming out soon, probably within the next year or so. I would I would assume late 2022 with an MMO being kind of a big scale project to be kind of done. Um, but yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I would have to actually see more from it to go ahead and be like,
Yeah, like I want to
okay.
see like something substantial, not just like
Yeah,
an article or something. Like I want to see like, some screenshots or like some gameplay, mainly gameplay.
facts.
Like don't, it doesn't have to be some kind of crazy story, but if the gameplay is cool and it's fun and I get to choose like just speculating what a Marvel MMO would be kind of cool. Like You could be like some kind of, I don't know, super soldier. You could have like some kind of like bug powers. I can't even think, like a mutant. I don't know.
Damn,
And
create
you
your
could
own
be an
Avenger.
Inhuman.
That
Yeah,
would
you
be
could create
fire.
your own Avenger essentially. I
That
don't
would
know.
be pretty fire.
It would be interesting to see what they would do, like class wise, I guess.
Okay.
How much customization am I gonna get with, like, can I choose a metahuman with powers, and how deep can I customize my powers? Or is it gonna be something like, you get like a set power, like, hey, maybe the mutant is just Wolverine claws and a faster healing factor, and that's the mutant class or something, like that'd be kind of very lame, bare bones. Which it's still cool to play a Wolverine type character,
Oh,
but
100%. Hack and
um,
slash.
mutants shouldn't be just Wolverine, because there's
Facts.
all types of mutant powers. So yeah, there's got to be some kind of depth, I think, to like maybe like the skills and whatnot. So we'll see. I don't know.
Yeah, I
Sounds
definitely want to hear
interesting.
more of it before completely being like, well, you know what? I might take a look at this.
Right.
But character models look kind of cool so far as their concept art.
Oh no, I think that all that concept art was from the Scraps one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's the stuff that was from the one that was canceled in 2018. I want to say,
Gotcha.
so like 3 years ago. But I mean, if you think about it, if they canceled that one 3 years ago and they've been working on one that's probably gonna
Jeez.
come out within a year or two, so that's about 3 to 4 years of development time. And I don't, we'll see. We'll see.
Yep. I might for sure have to keep tabs on that one just to see. Curious.
And they gotta be like too, like, you gotta think they gotta tie in with either the comics or the movie somehow, like skins,
Yes, some sort of
weapons.
direction.
So yeah, like, how is it gonna fit? I guess you could say.
Would this be anything part of the whole MCU lore or just general
I
lore?
doubt that. It's probably, well, now that they've cracked open the whole multiverse kind of bullshit.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, true. You can
they can
anything
kind of,
goes technically.
yeah, they can kind of be like, yeah, it's part of the multiverse.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be the main continuity. It can be like a side universe.
You know we have multiverses now.
Yeah, right. That's pretty much like any studio's
Excuse at this point.
excuse. Like, yeah, you know what? Like the whole Batman shit that's going on. It's
Yep.
like, oh, technically it's Earth 2 Batman. It's early years Batman, but it's like, okay, you're just saying that because the whole Affleck situation. But yeah, it's
Yeah.
we don't have to. I don't have to get into a tangent about multiverses, but new Marvel MMO game possibility, probably launch date again next year, maybe year after that. I don't know. We'll see. Keep your ears to the ground on that one, guys. Moving on. So this was definitely interesting to see, but Sony or PlayStation is doing some crazy shit.
Yep.
That they plan to have a new subscription-based service to take on Xbox Game Pass.
That's pretty big fighting words there, PlayStation.
It definitely is, because from the people that I know that are hardcore PlayStation fans and players, because I myself am an Xbox boy right now, they say that the PlayStation Plus shit is just not worth it. Like, it's just garbage. Like, they occasionally get good guns, or not good guns. Sorry, I've been playing way too much Halo. Good games. Because I mean, Xbox Game Pass is just crazy, man.
Bro.
But yeah, PlayStation is planning a new subscription to rival Game Pass, and it is codenamed Spartacus, which is kind of cool. So PlayStation owners will be able to pay a monthly fee to access a catalog of modern and classic games. The offering will likely be available the smash hit PS4, or available on the PS4 and probably on the PS5, which makes sense. Apparently, it's gonna launch summertime in the spring of 2022, and the service will merge the PlayStation Plus and PlayStation Now existing subscriptions, I guess, all into one, which is kind of what Xbox said. So they're literally just copying Xbox's kind of game plan right now.
100%.
But they did confirm. I don't know if it's 100% confirmed, but in a different article that I was reading, it said that they were going to have PS2, PS3, PS4, and as well as some PS5 titles.
Yeah.
Probably PS5 would be a little bit later to come, as it's still relatively a newer console. But a lot of details on this has not been finalized or been like submitted yet on this. But it outlines the service is going to have like 3 different tiers apparently.
Yep.
The first tier would include the already existing PlayStation Plus benefits. The second tier would offer a larger catalog of PS4 and eventually some more PS5 games. And the third tier, which I'm guessing is probably going to be the most expensive tier, is going to have extended demos, game streaming, and as I said before, a library of classic actually PS1, PS2, PS3, and
That's
PlayStation portable games.
Yeah.
But they didn't. But say PlayStation didn't respond immediately for a comment on like what exactly. So that is a lot of what. That is pretty much all we know for now. It is definitely this like Sony's kind of step up to the plate after them seeing this huge success with Microsoft's Game Pass, and then now we have the Ultimate Game Pass, which you can play shit on PC. You have EA Play merged into it now.
Yep.
Your gold is merged into it now, and you get your games with gold merged with it, so you get free games as well as all the games on the passes and everything. And then this is gonna sound like a little bit of me like giving Xbox fanfare, but it's been insane.
That's right.
Like, not only do we get all those games, but they also have they always have sales. If you're a Game Pass member, you always get like great sales on games. You get great sales on like in-game currency. Like, I can't tell you how much savings I've gotten. This is gonna sound a little weird, but the amount of fucking silver I bought in Destiny, which is the like premium currency, they had this deal with Game Pass where you get like 20% off. So I was like, bro, I'm just swimming in this shit.
That's
which
pretty
it's
fire.
about to be over with, but yeah, Game Pass is just so good, and it's honestly like a lot of it's worth the money, and the amount of shit that you get with it is crazy.
Yeah, I was because actually I'm also getting it. We were talking about this a little while ago, but I'm getting my PS5 this Wednesday now. So apparently the delivery date has been pushed up earlier. So I'm pretty excited.
Oh wow, nice.
Yeah. But yeah, I actually did purchase PlayStation Now a while ago just to see, what's going on with it. And my God, dude, what a waste of money. I ended up unsubscribing because just the sheer amount of just lack of newer games is just abysmal. And coming from myself being an Xbox owner of pretty much ever since the Xbox ever came out, yeah, I was like, yeah, Game Pass, 100%. Give me Ultimate, give me all you got. Because technically speaking, right now, if you are trying to get maybe like a Series X, you can get a Series X, right? Not even purchase one single game and literally have maybe at least 2 years worth of video games. And not even that, just every other week, I'm pretty sure there's newer games being put into Game Pass. So it's like you literally can buy an Xbox, not purchase absolutely nothing, just buy the Ultimate Game Pass, pass, and enjoy plenty of games. And I even was talking to a buddy of mine because he's a big PlayStation fan too, and I was kind of pretty much telling him about this whole news. And I was like, until PlayStation doesn't give me day ones, like such as big things like maybe even Spider-Man, like if you don't give me like a day one drop like Spider-Man, then I don't want it. Because if Microsoft is giving me, or I should say Game Pass is giving me Halo, which is probably its #1 video game on that console, for free, technically speaking, literally the campaign and multiplayer, even though multiplayer, we all know it's free, but both, bruh. For the amount of money that I'm paying, dude, that buys that game over and over and over for years to come. So, yeah, I'm happy to hear that PlayStation is doing this because PlayStation Now is abysmal. It is garbage. Literally, the only thing I played off that shit was God of War, the older ones, because I'm a big God of War fan. But other than that, bro, garbage. So hopefully we'll see what they come up with, because I'm really curious to see if they're gonna ever have like any big ass day one drops, like, oh, we're gonna drop Gran Turismo on whatever the hell Spartacus Game Pass, Oh, okay,
Dude, if
dope.
if if their service is gonna have like at least the exclusives on it
I'm
for,
saying.
I think that'd be worth it for me personally, since that's really the only reason I want to get a PS5 or a PS4 is just,
Exactly.
and honestly, it's just I want to get a PS5 at this point. I want to play
Yeah.
Spider-Man. I want to play Miles Morales.
Yes.
I want to play Final Fantasy. I want to play
Yep.
like all these different exclusives. And that's what that's all it would be for me as an exclusive machine. And if
Literally.
if that's how it's gonna be, like if they do manage to drop all those on this Spartacus quote unquote pass, then maybe then I'm all for it. But I
Same.
definitely have to see what kind of lineup they're gonna be putting out. Because if it's gonna be some like bullshit titles that they drop, and then they'll eventually add some like bangers, like nah, man, it's not worth the money at that point.
Mm-mm.
Especially like you saying, like the PlayStation Now is already garbage how
Oh,
it is. So
abysmal.
I don't know, man. I'm kind of happy I'm on this side of the Xbox,
Yep.
the Xbox side.
And not even that, Xbox just even shits on you even more, because they have now a whatchamacallit, I guess, I don't really want to say collab, but like you said before, they even have EA Play, which I actually paid for EA Play before they actually teamed up together, and that was like $5 a month. And that was just mainly because Battlefield, big Battlefield fan, so I had that. And then not even that, they had their, FIFAs. I like FIFA, shit like that. So you could
Right.
go into their vault, download it for free, blase, blase. But yeah, the fact that they have that is even better, because you could also use that subscription to purchase any EA game that they even put discounts for having EA Play. So it's like so many benefits in what Xbox is doing. So you have to blow me away, PlayStation, in order for me to be like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do that. Because if not, then I'm just going to keep my little PlayStation subscription just to play online, and that's it. Because, yeah.
Yeah, and even adding on to that, like I've noticed Game Pass has been doing these things where like, dude, I just got 3 months of YouTube Premium for free for being a Game
Dude.
Pass member. You can get like a month or two of like free Hulu apparently too for being a Game Pass member. There's like all these, and like Disney Plus, I think.
I
for,
did
like,
see
3
Disney
months.
Plus. Yeah, that shit was
Yeah.
crazy.
And it's like it's crazy that they just like yeah Game Pass, here you go, you get all these like extra shit you can use for a while, and it's like holy fuck, like
They
it's
even have
just,
Spotify up there too, I think.
Yeah.
Last time I saw.
yeah, you could literally just collapse all your shit into Game Pass if you really wanted to.
Legit.
Which is really cool. So yeah, Sony PlayStation has definitely got some big shoes they're trying to step into if they really want to compete with Game Pass, man. Because that is like the biggest thing going for Microsoft right now is how great the Game Pass is.
Facts.
So yeah, if they really want to compete, then hey man, yeah, they just gotta put some bangers on there. Like give me some great PS2 and some PS3 games that we haven't been able to play for years on there. Give us some exclusives PS4 and 5 games on there, and I think we'll be pretty good.
I'll be happy.
So yeah, I guess be on the lookout for that. I think that's coming next spring, 2022. It's probably up in the air, so it might get pushed back. It might not. Might come out earlier. It might not. So I guess you Sony fanboys out there, if you're listening, you probably already know about this. But yeah, be on the lookout. All right. So let's move on to the entertainment section of the podcast. First thing I want to talk about, since it is a little bit more recent, it was actually a surprise fucking drop, but the Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse trailer dropped literally like a couple days ago, because we're recording this on the 6th, which is crazy because everyone has been waiting for any news about Into the Spider-Verse 2. All we knew is like at the end of the movie, we saw a tease of 2099 Spider-Man, and that was kind of it. And we heard it like in this trailer, we saw the tease of Gwen and Miles meeting each other again after the aftermath of the first movie. So yeah, this is crazy, and this is part one. This movie is going to be broken up, and I'm hopeful that it's either a trilogy or just a duo to round out a trilogy. But it looks crazy, even though it's not a lot of footage. But I'm just happy that we're like Spider-Man fans, man. We're eating right now, bro.
Yeah,
We are eating for sure.
it's a good time for Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, and like the movie, we got No Way Home coming up, like literally in a week.
Yep.
The the Spider-Man 2 game, we fucking got announced with Venom, and
Bro.
it's looking like it's co-op. So
Yep.
that's gonna be fire. Then we have this Spider-Man Across the Spider. This looks crazy. I loved Into the Spider-Verse. I thought that was one of the best Spider-Man movies we've ever gotten to
Yep.
date.
Yep.
It's definitely in my top Spider-Man movies for sure. Top probably superhero movies actually. It was so well choreographed. The music was great.
Bro,
The
music was
art was
fantastic.
great. Everything about the movie was just good. It was great.
Facts.
So I'm really glad to have more of the story and that we're getting more of it. So I'm definitely hyped for this movie. And I'm even more hyped that it's part one. Like I can't say that enough. Like part one just has me so fucking hyped. Like you just know that there's more coming. Like we know there's even a separate movie after this coming.
Yeah. Damn, bro, it's gonna be sick. Okay, yeah, because I really enjoyed the artwork, especially the artwork, and the music. Just the whole vibe of the movie was amazing, you know. So
Yeah.
I'm definitely happy that they are bringing it back, and not even that, they're bringing it back to continue it. Whether, like you said, whether if it's a two-parter or a trilogy. We're about to see some crazy stuff, and who knows, maybe they might end up throwing either some homages or
Oh, dude,
making it into canon, you know.
like now with the MCU breaking into multiverse, they like, oh
They can
my
do so
god,
much now, it's
they
insane.
they have the possibility to just tease either in No Way Home or in this movie the whole MCU to this universe's connection, like just a little, just give
Yep.
us a little crumb to say
Yep.
like your patience and your fanness has paid off. Like we're
Facts.
gonna give you a little rub there, you know. So oh my god, so I'm hyped for this movie.
Same.
It's I think it's coming out next year. No, yeah, late next year,
Mm-hmm.
like October.
October.
So
They said like
we
October.
we got a while before this comes
Mm-hmm.
out. But I would assume we probably would get more trailers as the year progresses with like certain Sony. I would assume maybe like when Morbius comes out, we might get another trailer because that's a Sony property.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe some. I don't know. Maybe we could get another tease in No Way Home. Maybe I doubt it, but maybe.
We might, and the only reason why I say this, I don't know, just to touch up on, since we're on the Spider-Man subject, there has been, I forgot, I think it's the head of Sony, but long story short, she pretty much said that there's going to be confirmed next 3 Spider-Man movies.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
yeah,
Tom
you heard
Holland
about
was
that?
like,
Yep,
"Yeah, I don't want to be Spider-Man until I'm 30," and then they
yep.
offered him another trilogy.
hmm So, we'll see what happens there because there is a part where apparently she says that Tom Holland will be in the next Spider-Man, but he won't be part of, and she kind of like stopped herself, I guess, and so there's
Whoa.
speculation that he might not be part of this universe. He might end up going somewhere else, hence why the No Way Home, sacrificing himself, being in that world to go to somewhere else, so doesn't put any more family in
Mm,
danger. But that's just going off the rail now. But yeah, just to kind of go back to what you were saying. Yeah,
right. Huh.
that would be a crazy thing.
And
So
that could be their avenue of introducing
yep.
Miles into live action too.
Yep. So who knows what we'll
Huh.
see in the next few years with Spider-Man, because Spider-Man's looking like
Oh
the
my
center
god,
point
yeah.
of everything.
Well, hey, I'm
Literally
fine with
everything.
that.
Same.
Shit, man. You want me to eat Spider-Man stuff? I'll keep eating Spider-Man stuff. No problems here,
Yep.
man. No problems.
Nope. None at
I
all.
I will eat that shit up.
Facts, bro.
Oh, dude, I'm so excited. Like, I know, like, to derail this conversation, even, I'm so excited for the movie next week. I can't.
Yeah, it's gonna be
I'm gonna go see
extremely
it.
well.
Like, and it's just there's next Saturday, man. Oh my god,
That's
it's
gonna be
even
insane.
crazier. it's even crazier for me because there's a Bleach announcement happening on the same day as I'm gonna go see Spider-Man. So I'm gonna be on fucking cloud 9.
Damn, that's gonna be a beautiful day.
And then we have. I know I'm derailing this podcast a little bit, but I don't give a fuck, man. This is my podcast now. Wait, there's so much shit happening within the next 2 weeks, bro. Oh my god, we got Halo coming out. I gotta mention Halo coming out on Wednesday. There's Destiny shit happening tomorrow that I'm excited for. Like all these shit, like so many games are dropping content and
the new Warzone map's coming out as well. That's gonna be pretty big.
Yeah, like oh my god, dude, like. Yeah, we nerds and gamers, we're just eating good right now, bro.
Yep.
Like
it's a good time to be alive.
Yeah, 100%. It's a good time to be a gamer. I will say that, man.
Bro, yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
All right, moving on. Let's. I'm gonna bring this back. So, have you been watching the new Hawkeye show on Disney Plus at all?
I have not. I have not gotten a chance to sit down and watch it, but I've been hearing a lot of good stuff about it, though.
Okay, yeah. So I'm caught up. There's only 3 episodes right now.
Okay.
I think episodes drop every Wednesday. I want to say, Wednesday or Thursday. No, I think it's Wednesday. Yeah. So it's 3 episodes deep right now. It's really good actually. I was surprised how good that I was going to enjoy it because Hawkeye is a character I could care less about.
Same, bro. I'm sorry,
and I will be the first one to admit this in the HHA, but I'm only watching Hawkeye for Haley Steinfeld right now.
Really?
Like, I will flat out admit it, dude. Like I will admit it. I'm sorry. She's pretty much the only reason I started watching it, and after watching it, the story is actually really good, and I like her interaction with Hawkeye in the show right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think they have a good chemistry, like dialogue wise and everything, and it just works so well. There's this really cool shot in episode 3 where they're in a car. I won't spoil too much, but they're in a car and they're shooting arrows at these guys that are chasing them, and it's just a really really cool how they did this whole like the whole sequence of the shot without spoiling it.
Mm-hmm.
It's really interesting. It's really cool how they did it. And oh my god, and it feels I feel like with so this is gonna sound like I'm kind of derailing it to the last shit, but it's all connected. Just stay with me. I feel like with all the shit that's been talked about, rumoring with Daredevil, Matt Murdock appearing in Spider-Man No Way Home, right?
Whoa.
There's been shit in these last 3 episodes that has been teasing this criminal dude called Uncle. We don't know who Uncle is, but everyone at the top of their lungs is praying and screaming that it's fucking Kingpin.
Oh yeah.
And it's just too much of a coincidence for me to like set it aside that all these rumors about Charlie Cox coming back as either Matt Murdock or Daredevil in Spider-Man, and then Vincent D'Onofrio, who played Kingpin in the Netflix series as well.
Yep.
If he comes back, because he wants to come back as Kingpin, he is more than willing to. I think I've seen a bunch of tweets, people asking him, and he's like, "Yeah, I would love to come back and shit like that."
He's a great Kingpin. Not gonna lie.
Oh, dude,
he's
yeah,
perfect for Kingpin.
The Marvel Daredevil series was great.
Fantastic.
The Netflix series. So, and literally, there is this one scene that happened where this one chick was getting like pinched on the cheek by some dude in a suit with cufflinks, who is referred to as Uncle. And man, this went I went really rabbit hole down on YouTube the other day, but they upped the sound so they could hear like heavy footsteps before he got on camera of what we could see. And someone's like analyzed the dude's chuckle, and they're like, "Oh my god, it sounds like Vincent D'Onofrio's chuckle from like all these other shit that he's been in." So
damn, okay.
It's too much of a coincidence to say that Kingpin is being introduced in Hawkeye series and him being officially like MCU canon now.
Shit, I wouldn't even be surprised if we get some sort of introduction in No Way Home, bro. Because if it's gonna be the
he's a
Sinister
Spider-Man
Six,
villain. He's an original Spider-Man villain. So like, oh my god,
because I've been hearing speculations about that he's supposed to what's his name, the Daredevil? What's his name?
Charlie Cox.
Yeah, Charlie Cox. He's supposed to come in as
his lawyer, right?
Yeah, yep.
Peter's lawyer. Yeah, that's Peter's what I heard
lawyer.
too.
So We shall see, and if that happens, then we know Kingpin's gonna be around, because ain't no way they're just gonna put him and not Kingpin.
Oh my god, dude!
You have to complete the Sinister Six. Come on now.
And you. That's right too. That is right. Because I
You
think
know.
Venom. I don't think Venom's gonna be part of it. Because Venom seems to be more of an anti-hero.
Yeah.
And it might seem like Venom and Peter might team up. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it.
I
But
mean, shit.
shit, honestly, he might not even interact with Peter until like the end credits of No Way Home. So who fucking knows?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Damn,
But
bro, it's so. Oh man, yeah, this movie's gonna be fucking nuts, dude.
I know, like it's just
Oh my god,
so
there's
much
so
Marvel
many
shit is happening.
possibilities.
Yeah. So definitely, I would definitely recommend Hawkeye. Is really good.
Okay.
A lot of people are saying it's their favorite Disney Plus Marvel show right now, like out of all of them.
Really? Okay, that's. Wow. Okay.
Personally, I think What If is a little bit better because it was really cool and it's
Oh.
animated.
Beautiful.
But out of Hawkeye, WandaVision, and Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Hawkeye is probably my favorite right now. To be honest, like it's just good. Like it's not because WandaVision was weird. It was a weird show. It's very soap opera-y, and then it's got all this like magic shit to deal with and a lot of like mystery. And then you got Falcon and Winter Soldier was a very buddy cop show, which was okay. And it still was good. Like, it was a good show. Like, and so was WandaVision. But this is just like, this just feels like Marvel TV, if that makes any sense. Like, literally, it feels like I'm watching another kind of like another Marvel movie, but just week to week, I guess.
So even better than Loki, because I really enjoyed Loki.
Oh, I completely forgot Loki. Who?
Yeah, because Loki to me was
Okay, no, Loki
beautiful.
is a step up. Loki is a
Okay,
little
fair.
bit of a step up. I do like Loki a little bit more.
Yeah, because
just
Loki
because of the
was
shit that
so
Loki
good.
had.
Yeah.
Loki was good.
And the story was pretty good too. I was like, wow, all right. But all right, cool. I might have to peep out Hawkeye because so far I've seen them all. I've seen What If, WandaVision, all of them. Just not this one yet. So I'll peep those 3 episodes out for sure.
Yeah, I think it's slated to only have 8 episodes, with the 4th coming out in 2 days from us recording it right now on Monday. So then it'll be half over already because this is literally the whole series is supposed to take place like in a matter of 5 days. That's the whole series.
Whoa.
Yeah, because it's all about like Christmas shit.
Oh, okay. Does it kind of more or less? Do we know where technically this is at as far as the whole
like timeline wise?
Yes. Correct.
So from what I've heard and seen, I think it's supposed to be at the end of either Marvel's 2025 or 2024, one of the two.
Okay.
I think it's 2025. Or I don't know, it's one of the two. I can't say for certain, but it's definitely like end of the year. I think one of the producers said it takes place a couple years after Endgame, a few years after Endgame. So I'm not
this
sure.
is even before everybody comes back. During like WandaVision, everybody came back.
No, this is after everyone came back. So okay. The show sets up like Kate Bishop's character as being like she was in New York during the invasion. No, during the invasion of 2012.
Okay, yeah, I do remember.
Yeah, of the first Avengers movie. Like you literally see like, I don't want to spoil it too much, but you remember that scene in Avengers where Hawkeye jumps off the roof and shoots an arrow, like very stylized?
Oh, yep. Mm-hmm.
You see that shot from a different angle, like from this little like Kate Bishop's version of it from where she saw it when all this shit was going down.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, it sets up, it like basically starts there, and then it like kind of time skips us until after. I think it's I'm pretty sure it's a couple years after Endgame, so everyone's already back after the blip.
Okay. Perfect.
But it basically has to do with him being Ronin during that blip.
Ooh.
Like that's a lot where the plot comes from, and they have confirmed like literally one of the showrunners I think begged the writer or something to have. Did you watch Black Widow?
I did. I finally, yeah.
You know her sister, right?
Yep.
Florence Pugh's character.
Mm-hmm.
Did you watch the after credit scene?
After credit. I want to say I did because I know for a fact every Marvel movie
Okay.
has an after credit, but I have to refresh my mind on that.
So, little spoilers. If you haven't watched Black Widow yet, click off. Obviously, I'm gonna spoil the end credit scene. But do you remember in in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, the chick Val who approached the dude who wanted to be Captain America, who became Patriot?
Oh yeah.
Val.
Yeah.
So at the end of Black Widow, she approaches Natasha's sister when she's visiting her grave.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do recall this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and she's like, "How would you like to get vengeance on the one who killed your sister?" And it's a picture of fucking Hawkeye in the Ronin suit.
Oh, okay.
So it's confirmed that her sister is going to appear at some time in the Hawkeye show in these 8 episodes. So we'll see what happens there.
Interesting. Okay.
But there's a lot of questions that get raised though, because how does Val know about what happened on Vormir? Like,
yeah.
I would assume only anyone in the Avengers inner circle knows exactly what happened. How does she know about that? And second of all, that is the only actual physical evidence of Clint Barton wearing the Ronin costume. Because basically the whole Hawkeye show has to do with who the fuck is Ronin, and nobody knows. Yeah, so it's very interesting. Like, who the fuck is Val, and how does she know all this shit? Is like a big question that's raised after watching that and knowing that Natasha's sister is going to be in this show at some point. How is this going to connect? How is she going to interact with Clint? Obviously, she's probably going to try to either capture or kill him when she fucking sees him. And I guess he's just going to try to explain what happened while they fight, and hopefully she doesn't kill Clint, which might be a possibility, which would be kind of crazy, but...
Yeah, because she's been in a few of them. I don't know if I wonder if she's like just doing like her own little team, because she got U.S. Agent now. Homie that was.
That's what everyone's speculating.
Interesting. Okay.
It's either setting up like a Dark Avengers or
like
Thunderbolts, from what I've heard. So we might get Red Hulk. Yeah, we might get Red Hulk at some point.
Oh, that's gonna be great. I've been always wondering, when are we gonna get Red Hulk?
I mean, the dude, the character's there. He's in the MCU.
He's been there for a minute now. Yeah.
He's been in there since fucking basically the first Hulk movie.
Yep, the one with the extremely neon green almost, which I ain't gonna lie.
No, Incredible Hulk. He was not.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're right.
Different
it was
guy.
a different dude. Okay.
Yeah, it was the Edward Norton movie. Yeah.
Which I still love that Hulk character model. I don't care. Kiss my ass.
No, that is one of the best
character
Hulks
models
that we've had.
Oh my god,
for sure, 100%. People sleep on that movie. It's crazy.
Yeah, same.
People think it's one of like the worst Marvel movies. I'm like, bro, that's like one of the first ones. You have to watch that one.
And they never continued it because what's his name ended up getting Hulk's blood DNA into his brain, and he was supposed to be not really good with names, but yeah.
Wait, what? Are you talking about the Stan Lee cameo?
No, I'm talking about the Edward Norton one. The dude that's helping him out, trying to reverse his particles, his genes, or whatever the hell it's called. And he's Mr. Green or Mr. Blue. Sorry, when they're talking to each other, and he finally meets him. He's like, "Yo, all your blood I've been saving up and doing a bunch of tests." And he's like, "Yo, I need you to destroy all this." And I don't know if you remember, but something happens, and he ends up getting his blood leaked onto his head, and his head starts to grow and swell.
Oh, no, it's been so long since I've seen that movie. I need to actually rewatch that.
Yeah, and I was always thinking, like, bro, are we ever going to see this man again? But guess not.
Well, I know we saw Abomination. We literally saw Abomination in Shang-Chi, and it's confirmed to be the same dude from that movie that played Abomination, and they just changed his design.
Yeah, he has fins and shit now.
Yeah, he looks more comic book accurate, which I'm fine by.
Yep, I'm okay with that too.
But yeah, so we kind of derailed again.
Yeah,
facts. I think that's just how this podcast rolls at this point.
You already know.
But yeah, Hawkeye is currently out on Disney Plus right now. It is on episode 3. Probably by the time you're watching this, episode 4 has come out. There's only going to be 8 episodes to watch. and that should wrap up the I guess the storyline of Hawkeye and Kate Bishop and how they're gonna continue to exist in the current MCU, which is cool. It's really good. I recommend it so far. So if you need something to watch right now, go watch Hawkeye. Moving on. So I just finished this, and this has been getting a lot of good reviews on Netflix. But the League of Legends Arcane anime just came out, I want to say a week ago or so. I might be slightly wrong on the timing. I was waiting for other people to say how they liked it before jumping into it, because I don't know League of Legends lore at all.
Me neither.
I think I played like a couple hours like way back in the day, like so many years ago as a kid, and it's one of the reasons why I don't like MOBAs. But watching the anime, like I just finished it today. It's so good. It's honestly like a 9. It's a 9 out of 10.
Wow.
You don't have to give a fuck about League of Legends to like this fucking anime.
Yeah.
Like, it's good on its own. Like you don't need to know anything or like care at all. Like it's just a solid fucking show. And I hope they continue it, to be honest. Like personally, like it was really good.
Damn,
Like,
I
was
have to peep it
surprised
out.
about how good it was.
Yeah, because I was kind of skeptical just because, like you said, I'm not a fan of League of Legends. I honestly could care less about the lore. But I was thinking, I might peep it out just because it is anime. It does look kind of cool, but at the same time, in my mind, I was thinking like, damn, I'm not a League of Legends fan, so it might not resonate with me. So now that I know that
Man.
you're kind of in the same boat as I am and you like it, then that sounds good, and I might try it out.
Yeah, you don't have to care. Like literally, and I don't like 3D anime for the most part. There's very few 3D anime shows that I'm like really I like at all. I mostly think it's kind of lame or it's just not great. This the way that the art style was handled in this show was so fucking good. I could just keep raving on about it, and like I wish we had Frosty here with us right now. I think he's currently at work. Because I know he would probably go off on this, being the actual resident League player out of all of us.
Oh, true.
Which I might do an extra credit with him talking about this later on. So little teaser for you guys there on the YouTube side. But no, this show was good. Like the art style was really good. I was surprised about like some of the shit I was watching. Like one of the characters kind of goes a little crazy, and you fully expect her to like. She almost pulled like a Joker thing, where she had like all of her people like tied up at a dinner table, and she pulls out this fucking like little like silver tray with a little dome covering. You know what I'm talking about? The little dome covering thing that's on it. Mm-hmm. The way she makes it sound like is she's about to open it to a fucking severed head, and the whole time I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh no, please don't, no, don't kill her off. And she doesn't. She like pulls the fucking whole Joker card, and it's like, I'm not that crazy. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, dude, this show just got me. Holy fuck.
Wow. So is it more of like a mature-esque? And when I say mature-esque, I mean like, gore, things like that.
Not in a gore sense, but it's definitely a more mature themed and tone. Like if I would not recommend anyone under like, I don't know, 15 or 16 to watch this maybe.
Okay, fair.
Because I mean, it is like, it's very, very fantasy-esque setting. So you have to need to have like some kind of like or interest in that kind of genre. Mm-hmm. It does take at least like a couple episodes to build up, because it's going through like a lot of these. Because all the main characters in the show are apparently like characters you can play in League of Legends. Like they're the actual champions.
Ooh, okay.
And these are like their backstories, and I looked up before we started the podcast to see like, is this canon? And I think for the most part, like there's small rewrites in the lore from what we're seeing people talk about, but this is like mostly quote unquote canon to the League of Legends storyline, which I don't really care about anyways, because I don't really know it. And it was kind of nice watching like an anime without any expectations going into it. So I think that might color my opinion like maybe a little bit, and that's why I like it a lot, because I don't care about League of Legends, but I just genuinely like really enjoyed Arcane. And dude, oh my god, the really good fight scenes we got at the end of the season had me sitting there, and I'm like, I had full goosebumps. I'm like, bro, I feel like I'm in a fucking video game watching this shit.
Jeez. Okay.
Like, it feels like the whole show. The whole show feels like you're watching like video game cutscenes, but really good video game cutscenes.
Damn. Okay.
Like
Yeah, I've been
like
hearing a lot
movie
of good
quality.
stuff.
Like it's
Damn.
really good.
Okay. Damn. Okay. How many episodes is it?
There's 9 episodes, and
Mm.
there are like 40 to 45 minutes a piece an
Ooh.
episode.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
they're pretty long episodes. I was surprised. I was like, man, I hope these aren't 30-minute. And nah, they're like 40-minute episodes. Like the what is it? The intro is really good. It's got a nice fucking bop. The music all throughout is good. The story
Damn.
is really good. And I know Ghoul just finished this too because he was
Yeah.
messaging about it too. And damn, I wish he was on the podcast right now to talk about this with me. But man, Arcane was so good.
Damn. Yeah, I'm gonna have to peep Arcane out because that was my biggest speculation was just, damn, League of Legends. I'm not too.
Nah, you like I said, you don't have to care about League of Legends. I highly recommend this. This is like
Okay.
this is my Diabolic Hollow seal of approval right now. Like I honestly have not been using Netflix for the past like half a year. Like I only use it for like certain shows. Whenever there's a good movie, like a Netflix original movie, I'll pop in and watch it. Or
Right.
like an anime exclusive pops in there. That's the only time I use Netflix. All the other times my family uses it more than I do. This was on my list for like a couple of days before I'm like, you know what? I'll give it a shot. And literally I watched like at least 6 episodes last night, and it was like 3 a.m. before I was like, no, I gotta go to sleep and I'll finish this tomorrow
Damn.
morning. Like it was that good that I just had to keep watching, and I'm like, bro, I need more. I need more. And I will say it after watching the whole season, I need more.
Damn, it's that good. All right, but I'm gonna have
It's
to
good.
for sure watch it.
Yeah,
before-
I was surprised about how good the storytelling was. Like the story itself is good because it's like it focuses on so many different characters that it doesn't feel like super jarring to go back and forth between these stories because they're all connected.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to peep this out because, like I said, I've been hearing a lot of great things about this, and it looked already good as it is as far as the trailer wise. So yeah, I'll for sure peep that out.
No, it's really good. I recommend it. Like I'm 100% like viewers at home right now, if you haven't watched the League of Legends Netflix Arcane show, go watch it. If you like anime, go watch it. If you like League of Legends, definitely go watch it. If you don't like League of Legends, go watch it. It's a good like fantasy anime. You could put at the back of your mind that it's League of Legends. Like just pretend like it's some kind of it's just a show called Arcane, like an anime called Arcane that you have just heard good things about. It's good.
Okay.
Like
Hell
I
yeah.
was generally like very very pleased at the end watching this. I'm like, man, that was just a great show to watch, and I'm sad that I finished it in like basically only a few hours, which is it's kind of a shitty part about Netflix, and a reason why I
Yeah.
don't use them often is they just dump the whole season on you to binge, and then it's like you move on, and inherently I think that's a problem with their service, but it's good because it's like I want to keep watching, and it's there to keep watching, so I can do it. But where if it's like a weekly, like, you know, Disney Plus show, it's like, okay, I watched this episode, I want more, but I get to wait till next week. And then, you know, or you could be someone that just waits till it's all out and then watch it. But no, I definitely recommend Arcane. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. It is on Netflix right now. And I guess my last bit of news that I have to round out our Netflix talk is the part 6 of the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure anime that just came out, the Stone Ocean, which I was surprised that it is actually a Netflix exclusive drop.
Really?
Normally it's on like other platforms. I think like Crunchyroll has the rest of JoJo's up to part 5. I think Hulu might have it too, and some like Funimation and shit. But I think Netflix solely has part 6. Excuse me. I don't know how big you are into JoJo's. It's a pretty funny show. It's pretty good. I haven't actually started part 6 yet, so I don't want to get too deep into it. But it's pretty good. If you've watched any of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Stone Ocean is about Jolene Cujo, who is the daughter of Jotaro from Part 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and Jotaro does apparently show up in this as well.
Oh, that's pretty dope. Yeah, I remember seeing the trailer. It looked pretty cool.
Yeah, and I think like it's only part 1 of this Stone Ocean anime, so I think there's more to come, like a season 2 or something. So it's not quite like that's all of it that's on Netflix now. I think there's like 12 or 13 episodes, I want to say right now. But what I have been seeing online is a lot of people are very happy with it so far. There's a little bit of copyright issues because a lot of like the quote unquote, if you know what the powers are, they're called stands. And the creator of JoJo is a big like a rock, like American rock music fan. So he names a lot of stands after rock bands. Like there's some stands called the Red Hot Chili Peppers, like Foo Fighters.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Metallica, like stuff like that. So from what I've heard, Part 6 does a little bit of that where they change some of the names and it's not as like not as noticeable. Like it might not be Red Hot Chili Peppers or something like that. It might be like, mildly scalding jalapenos. I don't know. Not exactly that,
Yeah.
but it's just like, kind of on the nose with the copyright,
Like I know what you're doing. I see what's going on here.
yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I haven't watched it quite yet, but from what I've heard, it's pretty good. I just thought I should mention it because, there's only really a little bit of anime news that's been out lately.
Facts.
But yeah, in case any of our anime watchers out there wanted to know, I've heard good things about it. I'm going to probably start watching it. I want to say tonight. I might watch like an episode or two.
Okay.
But with all the shit that's going on this week, I don't know when I'm going to have time to actually watch this.
Facts, bro. I feel you on that. There's so much going on. It's like, damn it. It feels so good, but at the same time, what am I going to do?
Yeah, like I'll have so many games, and I'm in the middle of a game right now that I'm trying to beat, and there's like, I have shit for Destiny tomorrow, and then Halo for fucking Wednesday. I still want to beat Pokemon. I'm so fucking wanting to play Pokemon. So I don't know, man. And then I want to watch JoJo, or I want to watch this anime. I want to just do much shit.
Much. Yeah.
After like the biggest drought of gaming and entertainment this summer, they're just like shoveling shit at us. Like, here, you want it? You complain? Well, here's all this content.
Facts. All at the same damn time, bro. It's like, fuck, dude. I was trying to beat some single player games, and here we are now. I have to still finish Forza, still have to finish Far Cry 6. And that's apparently getting a DLC soon. I'm like, dude, stop, please. No, I'm kidding. I want more.
The never-ending pit.
Yeah, facts, bro.
All right. Well, that does it for me. I don't know. That's all the stuff I gotta talk about. I don't know if you got anything.
The only thing that I kind of wanted to add, there was apparently a Matrix, the Matrix Awakens. Apparently, it's an experience for the new Unreal Engine 5.
Is this like a game?
I don't know. That's the hard part. Because they just came out with a trailer. And there's no really gameplay. It's just Neo saying, huh?
Wait, what's it called again? Matrix what?
The Matrix Awakens.
Matrix Awakens.
Mm-hmm. And it's literally just like Neo talking about, like, be here for, I don't know. It's supposed to be an Unreal Engine 5 experience.
Oh, it's like an interactive tie-in to the movie?
Yeah, something like that.
You can preload the demo to your PS5 or Xbox Series XS console ahead of the debut at the Game Awards. Oh, okay. Unreal Engine 5. Wow, so this is kind of cool. I might download this to see what it is.
Same, because I was like, damn, aren't we Unreal Engine 4 right now? Because I know Unreal Engine, I think
most games are on 4, except for Halo might be on 5. I'm not sure. I don't know what engine they run.
Okay.
But yeah, this will probably be a lot of people's first time seeing the UE5 engine.
Mm-hmm. So I might do this. That was something that was really interesting I seen. I was like, damn, okay, I might have to talk about this right quick. But yeah, that's all I really had wanted to add, just because it's like
That's
I know
crazy.
Matrix is coming out, so and I'm a big
Wait,
fan of
so
Matrix.
so this picture of Keanu, that's digital Keanu? That's
that was
nuts.
that was
That
that's
looks
the thing.
so realistic. I'll put it on the screen right now if you guys are
Yeah.
watching, but that is nuts.
Damn,
Wow.
yeah. Because if that's a digital version, then that's pretty intense. I honestly thought that was real, and now that you brought it up, that might be honestly a digital version.
Yeah, because I scrolled down and then
Holy
there's this tweet that
shit,
says digital Keanu Reeves, and I guess that is digital. Holy shit. That's crazy.
that looks
Um,
insanity.
yeah, the movie comes out soon, doesn't it?
Yeah, it comes out. I think the 22nd of December. I want to say.
Oh,
I
really?
might be
Oh, shit. I
wrong.
thought it came out like early next year. Damn, it comes out this year? This month?
Yep, this month in a few more weeks,
Uh,
technically.
I might have to do a Matrix rewatch soon then.
Yep.
It's been a minute since I've watched the second and third movie.
I really want to watch this in theaters for sure.
I might. We'll see how I feel. I don't know. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's 2 days after Spider-Man. Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
I'm
The
saying.
box office on that Matrix movie, it's gonna bomb, dude. There's no
I feel
way.
like it might.
Like I don't mean to be like negative, but Spider-Man literally comes
Yeah.
out days before this, and
You're-
that's gonna rock the box office for the rest of the year and probably into the first few months of next year.
Now, I will say it might end up getting some hits on HBO Max, because it will come out on HBO Max.
Oh, wait,
once
really?
it releases. Yeah, it's gonna be HBO
Oh
Max
yeah,
or theaters.
but then I'm
so,
not going to the theater. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna go watch it at home.
But yeah, if you're gonna get compared to No Way Home, No Way Home's gonna shit on it. Literally No Way Home is the epitome of every Spider-Man fan. Just
Wet
nerd.
dream.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you're gonna have Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland. Bro.
Oh yeah, and just so much
Bro.
potential
Yeah.
that we might be getting.
And who knows? Mutants? A question mark?
Oh my
yeah.
god, dude! Don't even. This
Yeah.
does not need to turn into a rant about what could be happening next week.
For real, I can go hours on that, bro. But
We could literally and I'll say this and then we'll wrap up. But
Fair.
we could literally make a rant video, me and you, just talking about the possibilities of this movie before it comes out.
Boy,
It's ridiculous.
facts, bro. And the possibilities of what's to come after this is
Yeah,
what's
exactly,
nuts, too.
exactly. So
Fuck.
yeah. Well, okay. I think that's a good place to end the podcast for today.
Yes, sir. For real.
Oh man, so much gaming news, a lot of entertainment stuff going on, guys. This is gonna be a crazy month. I think we only have a couple more podcasts before we round out the year.
Mm-hmm.
Probably got about, I would say, like 2 or 3 more for the end
Yeah.
of the year.
I'd
And
say.
then I don't know. I've talked it over about if we're gonna be doing a season 2 or not, or if we're just gonna extend this season indefinitely. But you guys will be the first to know, of course, on the YouTube side. So if you are not already subscribed to our channel, hit that subscribe button down below right now. Hit the notification bell as well, so you are informed whenever we do post a video, because we are uploading more content besides the podcast. We are slowly getting into that. My extra credit series is back. I'm doing more episodes on that, and we will be branching out into some more other videos soon enough. Probably by next year, I would say. We'll get that up and running. But yeah. And if you are on any of the other platforms that we currently are on, hit that follow button so you're also up to date whenever we do post a new podcast episode. Thank you guys so much for, if you've been here the whole time. If you are new here, welcome. And if you made it this long in the podcast, holy shit, thanks. Why are you still here? But yeah, I've been Diabolic Hollow, and got the homie One Bamf over here.
Yes,
You
sir.
wanna close out anything you want to say?
Not much. Just been trying to do some things, so hopefully soon. Trying to make it hopefully by the end of the year. When I say that, I mean hopefully start finally a YouTube channel and things like that. Just
Yes,
gotta fix
sir.
a few things as far as audio, and hopefully I can. And once that happens, then we'll be moving along.
Yes, sir. And once that all happens, all of his links will also be in the description box below. He will be on the main channel link as well. so you guys don't have to worry about finding his stuff. We will have links for everything because he is HHA, man. We are, we gotta grow.
You already know.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for listening to the 15th episode, I think.
Yep, 15th.
15th episode, yeah, man. We're getting up there. But yeah, we'll check you guys in the next one. Deuces.
See ya.